Oh yes, you've not won at home since November. Along comes Sunderland, bang, home win. How was that for you, Aaron?
Yeah, just over the moon for Cleverley. He's been willing it. He's been saying every press conference, "Can't wait for the home win. It's going to feel special." And yeah, ultimately, it was just great for him.
Yeah, absolutely, and a well-deserved 3 points in the end.
In the end, I think it was. To be fair, taking the whole performance, it's probably actually one of our worst underclubs. But Sunderland were really poor. And I think that allowed us to sort of have an off day and get away with it. I think first half especially, we just seemed a bit sluggish. That weren't really connecting in the final thirds, and we were fortunate that Sunderland didn't capitalise on that. Some big saves actually from Daniel Backman, who I've been quite critical of previously. These last few games, and that Sunderland game in particular, he's really shown up. And then second half, we got into a bit more, and it's a great goal from Ryan Andrews, who we love seeing score because he's one of our own and he's a young lad, and I
Yeah.
hope he features a lot next season.
Yeah, there was a strange handball decision in that game, which not seriously seen. I've seen before. It's like a that you described it on Twitter as a volleyball catch. It's more like a netball punt.
Yeah,
Yeah, what was your view of that?
bewildering. Um, I sat right on the halfway line, so I got a pretty good view of it. I mean, I'd hope the referee had a better view. Yeah, I was sort of gobsmacked that he only received a yellow, but then I could see that Martins was clean through beyond him. Maybe the referee, in perspective of being on the pitch, couldn't see that. But yeah, I mean, Luke O'Nine's actually a former Watford Academy graduate, Watford boy, so we don't mind him. But yeah, yeah, really weird moment in the game.
Yeah. So investment for this summer then, is there likely to be much of it?
With parachute payments running out, I'm not too sure we're going to have much fund available for like your straightforward transfers. But Tom did mention his press conference potentially looking into the loan market. I think I've seen a lot of Watford fans talking on social media recently. Maybe the potential to, put a few favours from his old clubs, a few United's academy players wouldn't go amiss, I'm sure.
Okay. All right, so some score predictions from you then. It's Watford travelling to Middlesbrough. It's a fancy dress one as well. You'll be going dressed up as Elton John, will you, or inflatable Hornet or something like that?
Yeah, yeah. And I plan to go a bit crazy. I've got the Hawaiian outfit ready. Probably get a few inflatables. Just make a day of it. And end to a rocky season.
Absolutely. Let's get some score predictions then. Middlesbrough Watford 0-0 for me this one.
I am. I'm going to throw everything about defensive stability I've said out the window. I've just got a feeling it's going to be a bonkers last game of the season where both teams don't really care what happens and they just sort of go for it. I'm going to go 2-2.
Okay, nice one. Thanks for joining us, Aaron. Appreciate all your comments throughout the season on this Watford view, and enjoy your final game up at the Riverside.
Thank you very much. See you next season.